Adventure riding is more than just covering miles. It's about the feeling of discovery, the confidence to leave familiar roads behind, and the freedom to explore without hesitation. With the release of the 2025 KTM 390 Adventure R, KTM has created a motorcycle that captures that spirit in a form that is accessible, versatile, and ready for almost anything. This isn't a machine that intimidates with sheer size or overwhelming horsepower. Instead, it invites you to climb aboard, point it toward the horizon, and find out what lies beyond the next bend or trail. From city streets to winding mountain passes to unmarked dirt roads, the 390 Adventure R transforms every environment into part of the story. The first impression: walking up to the 390 Adventure R, the bike immediately feels purposeful. Tall suspension, spoked wheels with chunky tires, and rally-inspired bodywork tell you that this is not a bike built to stay on the pavement. At the same time, its compact size and slim frame prevent it from feeling unapproachable. It doesn't loom over you the way a big 1,200 cubic centimeters adventure bike might. Instead, it feels like a partner, ready to go wherever you're willing to take it. The seat height of 34.2 inches will be a stretch for shorter riders, but once you swing a leg over, the bike's narrowness makes it surprisingly easy to balance. At 388 pounds fully fueled, it feels manageable, light enough to inspire confidence in tricky situations, yet sturdy enough to handle real adventure. The engine that welcomes and excites. Thumb the starter, and the updated 399 cubic centimeters LC 4C single-cylinder comes to life. There's a muted thump at idle, steady and unthreatening, a reminder of its approachable nature. As you roll on the throttle, the engine shows its versatility. Below 5,000 RPM, it's calm and cooperative, perfect for weaving through morning traffic or easing over loose gravel. Twist it harder, and its character changes, spinning freely and eagerly as if encouraging you to chase the revs. With 44 horsepower and 29 lb-ft of torque, the numbers won't scare anyone, but in practice the engine feels alive. It offers enough punch to keep up with freeway traffic, enough torque to climb rocky trails, and enough energy to make backroad rides genuinely fun. It's an engine that grows with the rider, forgiving when you're tentative, yet spirited when you're bold. On the trail, stand on the wide, adjustable foot pegs, and the 390 Adventure R immediately shows its off-road DNA. The bike feels balanced and slim, almost like a dirt bike with adventure add-ons. The long-travel WP Apex suspension smooths out ruts and rocks, keeping the chassis stable as the trail gets rougher. Switch into off-road mode, and the electronics give you the freedom to explore without getting in the way. Traction control allows a touch of wheel spin for playful slides, while the rear ABS deactivates, letting you lock and steer the back wheel through loose terrain. The front ABS stays engaged but unobtrusive, stepping in only when truly necessary. Every component works in harmony to encourage experimentation. The front end digs into corners with surprising grip, the tires holding steady even as dust clouds rise. When obstacles appear, the suspension swallows them with ease. For riders used to heavier adventure bikes, the feeling of agility here is liberating. No longer do you hesitate before tackling a technical section. The 390 seems to whisper, "Go ahead, you've got this." On the road, adventure bikes must live double lives, and the 390 Adventure R handles the pavement side just as gracefully. Back in street mode, throttle response sharpens and traction control ensures stability. The transition from trail to tarmac feels seamless. On winding mountain roads, the lightweight chassis and wide handlebars make the bike agile and playful. The 21-inch front wheel doesn't blunt the fun. Instead, it adds stability as you lean into sweeping corners. Braking is equally reassuring, with the 320mm front disc providing strong, linear stopping power. Combined with cornering ABS, it makes every descent as controlled as it is exciting. At highway speeds, the bike is steady and comfortable. The rally-style windscreen keeps wind blast manageable, while the engine hums along willingly. Yes, There's some vibration through the pegs and bars at higher RPM, but it never crosses into annoyance. Instead, it serves as a reminder that you're on a single-cylinder machine built for character as much as efficiency. In the city, back in town, the 390 Adventure adapts once more. The upright seating position and wide bars make it easy to maneuver through tight traffic. Its suspension glides over potholes and speed bumps that unsettle smaller street bikes, turning city riding into something smoother, almost playful. The TFT display becomes particularly useful here, with customizable readouts and KTM Connect integration for turn-by-turn navigation or music controls. For daily commuting, the combination of practicality and modern tech ensures the Adventure doesn't just excel in the wild, but also in the grind of everyday life. Living with the 390 Adventure practicality matters in an adventure bike, and KTM hasn't overlooked the details. The fuel-efficient engine returns about 69 miles per gallon, giving a range of over 200 miles from the 3.7-gallon tank. That's more than enough for day trips, and with KTM Power Parts luggage, it becomes a capable long-distance traveler. For added performance, riders can equip the optional quick shifter. While it shines on open roads and higher gears, it can feel clunky in city traffic. Still, for those who like to push their bikes on twisty routes, it adds a dose of fun that justifies the modest price. A motorcycle that inspires. What truly sets the 2025 KTM 390 Adventure apart is the way it makes you feel. Its looks, tall suspension, knobby tires, rally styling, Project Adventure at every angle. Its ride, balanced, versatile, and confidence-inspiring, backs up that promise. And its price, at just $6,999, $7,274 is tested, makes it accessible to riders who might otherwise think adventure motorcycling is out of reach. It's not a machine for chasing top speeds or hauling massive loads across continents. Instead, it's for riders who want to explore freely, from forest trails to city streets, without feeling overburdened by their motorcycle. It's a reminder that adventure doesn't always require the biggest engine or the heaviest machine. Sometimes it just takes the right bike with the right spirit. Conclusion: adventure without barriers. The 2025 KTM 390 Adventure proves that adventure is not reserved for heavyweight motorcycles. It blends off-road agility with on-road confidence, everyday practicality with long-distance potential. For new riders, it's a welcoming introduction to adventure touring. For experienced motorcyclists, it's a refreshing reminder of the joy of lightweight exploration.